Is poor imagination. I think it's well said. So your first friend, I think it is well said that your first best friend. Okay, sorry. Cool. Hello everyone, Kama Khanisa. Here is the Churmi. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Churmi Vlogs. And today we are going to discuss a very good topic. It is very important for the student and for the student life too, and for the youth upcoming year, our upcoming generation. So today's video, I think you have seen the thumbnail. So today's video is about the novel. I think if you are a youth, and as the technology and the time and the everything is so fast, everything is boosting up so just increasing it so fastly, so quickly. So it's time for us just to be, don't be just in your laziness. Just, I don't want IU to be in the laziness. I don't want IU to be just in boredom, okay, and just wasting their skills, right? So the novel are the things which can keep you, just excited. Just the novels fill you with the enthusiasm. Just now you have to do like that and do like this, and you'll change the world. And so I think every youth start reading the novel. It's important because there are so many benefits of reading the novel. So today we are going to discuss the 5 benefits of reading the novel. So first, and the very important benefits of reading a novel is that if you are very poor in English, and if your English is not that up to the mark, so if you're reading a novel, if you find something, just that I don't know the meaning of this word, so you can search it out and your vocab will increase. So the vocab power will increase. The first, if your English is poor, so it will help you a lot just to enhance your English, right? So this is the very first and very most important point, because as we are Indians, so we are taught English from the nurseries, right? And if you are reading in English medium school, so your all textbooks are in English. But sometimes when we just take a novel and we just find that though I read in the English medium school, but I didn't know the meaning of these simple words. Okay, because they are novels are in this. Sometimes if the novel is about romantic, and sometimes they are about dialogues, and sometimes they are about conversations. So if you're reading that kind of a novel, so you will find that they are in a particular slang languages, in which slang languages of that particular country, and it's helped us a lot to know. So how you can use English in just your slang languages, how can you just increase your vocab, how you can say your simple words, how you can say the simple lines in the English, right? So first, if your English is poor, so you should read the novel. It will enhance and it will boost your vocabulary. If you are not, like, if you are the one who is preparing also, like if you are preparing for government exams and your competitive exams, so it will really help you, because if you go there, so they also tell you just read the English newspaper, read the English novel, so it will enhance. So if you are the one who in the 9th or the 10th, so start having habit now. From now, if you will have the habit now, so then your English vocab will be so enriched, right? So first point is about the English. Okay. Second thing is that, like, sometimes as we are youth, and sometimes we get bored, we don't want to study. Like just I'm bored with the study, I don't want to study now. And if you are excited to read any novel, right? So if you read the novel particularly 1 hour, then 2 hours, then you realize after that if I can study this novel, I can study my book too. And you become more intense, and you get just deep regarding your study. You just close your novel then and just go back to your studies. So sometimes you can say it makes the flow of your study. If you're reading a novel, so it's make a flow. Like if you read a 2 hour, for a 2 hour or a 1 hour a novel, so then it's make the flow of study, and you don't want to waste your time now, and you want to study. So second important, which I feel, and it's applied to me, like if I'm getting very bored and I'm having nothing to do, and I don't want to study though, but I know I have to study, it's important for me because I have to get a job, and it's good for my career, I have to study. But if I'm not that particular mood, so I take one novel and I start reading. Sometimes I giggles, and sometimes I just laugh. I just deeply deeply get connected with the novel, then I realize, and then my flow of study get continue, that yeah, my flow is there. Now I have to read, and I close the novel and then I study, and it makes my flow of study, right? So second is it helps in your studies. Okay. Thirdly, third thing is that if you, as a youth, like, we don't want to rattu tuta, right? We want to have our world which is creative, which is created by ourselves, which have huge imaginations, different kind of imaginations, right? The things which never happen, the things which never exist, that should be in our creativity, and that should be our imagination, if you want to, do something good and something new in this world. So the novel are the things which take you to the other imagination level. If you are reading a very good novel, if you are reading a very intense novel which is about imaginary world, and which is about all powers, and which is all about a new world, so sometime when I read the novel, I means reach to the other world, means yeah, this kind of a world is there. Like if you read the Harry Potter novel, so you reach their different, we are having a movie nowadays. That means we are having a movie of that too. But if you read the novel too, so you'll have, there can be any power, there may be power, I will be Superman, I will be Superwoman, I think I should have a power, I can change the world like that. And sometimes you reach to the other world, a fairy world, and sometimes you if you are reading a novel with the technology and the power machines, so you started to think, just I'm good in a maths, and I think I should create a machine like that, just that can do this work, that can do this work. So your imagination, just increase. You are not in a boundary or in a limit. You think beyond the boundary, and that's important. If you are in this growing world in the 21st century, you have to think beyond the boundary, because you will get success only when you think beyond the boundary. If you limit yourself in a particular boundary, so it will not work for your good career, right? So you have to think beyond your boundary. So I think novel are the things which give you that imagination power. So good imagination. Third point is completed. Fourth point is that if you start reading novel, you have a very good habit of reading novel, and you become very decent, you become very disciplined. With that, you started having a sort of feeling that I can write a novel too, I can become a writer too, I can be an author too. I think I have a story I want to tell to the world. I want the world to listen my story, right? So fourth point is that you start thinking to write your own books. So sometimes I also think to write the books, but not now. I'll kept it aside. I'll think about that. But it's the just when you read the novel, you kept thinking, just the particular thought is kept coming in your mind. I can do that. I can write a book. I can be a novelist. I can be an author. I can be the person who write the novels and other read about it, and I can win the Booker Prize too. So awards too. So that kind of a thought takes you to the another level, because no one in the from the childhood, just we as in Indians, never, I didn't think so in India. Just any children says I'll be an author one day because they only say, if you are a kid, the kids only know the doctor, so they'll say I'll be a doctor one day. And if you're good in a math, you'll say I'll be an engineer one day. But I may be the pilot, but the author is not at the first priority. Okay, so if you are reading a novel, so you have one thing that I should be a author. I can write the much better books. I have the good content. So that kind of a thoughts come. Okay, so it take you that particular direction, and India can find a good author also. So you just start reading the novel, and you may be the next the awardee of the novel who write the best novel. Okay, so I have done with the 4 points. So first point is, if your English is poor, it will enhance, and you'll boost your vocab, right? And second is point that you'll make a good flow of your studies. If you are not the person, sometimes we all feel like I don't want to study, so it makes the flow of your study, and you just don't waste your time here and there just doing nothing. So, and the thirdly is the increasing your imagination power, just it's boosting your brain just to think beyond the limits. Okay, and the fourth point that I have told is you start thinking just I want to become an author, and it can be a good opportunity for you too, and for India too, so we can have a great huge author. And the fifth and important one, that when you read the novels you feel very calm, you feel very relaxed. It just mitigate your depression, and then it adds the sleep. And mostly if you see, the people read the novel during the night, because when they read the novel for half an hour, and then they had a very good sleep. So it's add sleep, good sleep, because it's calm you, it gives you a cool vibe, it's just mitigate your depression, and you are free, and you feel very free and the soothing, and it's the sleep in your sleep cycle, and you take a very good amount of sleep, so quality sleep. So I think for the fifth point you should start reading the novel, and for other two so yeah, here is the thing. These are the 5 reasons you should start reading the novel. Okay, so how I get this habit of reading the novel, this I can say the seed are just the seed are sown in my school time, because in our school time, as in English medium school, so we are in the CBSE, from I think 7th to the 8th grade onwards, they having like, in India we are having like English literature, we are having a story in that first book, and second book is about English grammar, and that you just read about the nouns, pronoun, the passage, the comprehension, and the reading and other stuff. And the third book, from the I think 7th to the 8th onwards, they started a novel too, just to have no habit. So you can say from the 8th standard the seed are grown just to read the novel. And here I'm having one novel of my school time, that's novel of the 10th class. This is all about the Helen Keller, a very beautiful story. And when the teacher taught us this particular story, you can see this is the Helen Keller, and this is a very, very amazing story. We all love the story, and it's of 10th class. As you can see, this is 10th class CBSE board. This is a book of a 10th class CBSE board. This is a very, very nice book. I think if you want to read it, just go and just you can buy this book from the Amazon. No need to write the 10th or CBSE. If you write the Helen Keller, the story of my life, you will have a novel there, and I think it's a very pretty and very beautiful novel. I think it's give you a very deep, intense feeling. You get related, you just get connected with this Helen Keller. So I get connected too with the Helen Keller, and our story, the novel teacher is so amazing. Our teacher help us to, I think teachers play a very important role in the life of the student. So she took us to the another world, because she is the narrator of the story, narrator of our story, of this story particularly. So this she take us to the another world, and she gave us a very good and imagination of that particular what happened with her. So if you see this novel, this is a Helen Keller, the author, and here is something about the preface and all, and there are different kind of a chapter. I don't know particularly the novel book how it's, but it's because it's of a 10th standard, so it's just having just a systematic way that is in, and their characters are written. So in this story, the story is about the Helen Keller, how she become just deaf and blind too. Because when she was born, she was not blind and she was not deaf, but she is having a problem illness, and due to that illness she become blind and deaf too, and her struggle, how she feels the life then when she become blind and deaf both, and how she feels the life, because we can feel, we can see the color, we can hear, but how she just see the world, and how she analyzes the world in a different way. So I think you should read it. So this is where the seeds are grown, is my school book. And if you are the person like you wanna just explore, if you want to explore the India, and if you're the person you want to know so how many kind of monuments are there in India, and where I can go and we can travel, so you should have a one travel book too. This one is heavy one. So you should have a book like that, which tells about everything about the India, the places where you can go and travel. So if you're that kind of a person, so buy a, because I think if you are thinking to start taking your just if you're thinking just to have reading the novel, so you just take the favorite subject. Like if you are the one who like the normal novels, like if the novel, any novel if you wanna read, but if you're the person who travels a lot, and so just take your favorite subjects of your traveling and just start gathering the book about that and reading about them, and it will help you, it will enhance your knowledge too. If you're a person who travels a lot, so you'll have that this place is there and that place is there. So you should start with your something Indian traveling. So here is, I'm having a book with our India, and it's about museums and about the places. It's so beautiful. This map is here and so different places are here. The thing which I like this book is about the pages are so soft. Means usually it's, I don't know why, I feel very you can say I get impressed when the pages are so soft like this. So places you can visit, like Delhi, as you can see. So if you're the person who travels a lot, so start your novel thing with the books like that, which tells you where you can go and visit the things, right? And if you are the person who just want to know what happened in the history of India, so just you can start such kind of a books, India's struggle for independence, and like also there's so many books about that. So you will come to know that what kind of a struggle which India are having, because we even just you study and then you start doing job, but then forgot what happened exactly. And if you are seeing this video in your 30s, I have to start reading the novel. So just find your core interest. What is your core interest? Like if you're the person who want to know what happened in the history, so just take the book, any book from the novel, any novel from the history, and just start reading. So it will keep you connect with the novel thing. And if you're a person who want to read some romantic novel, so you can go with the Shakespeare. So here I'm having a Romeo and the Juliet of a Shakespeare, and here is a Midnight Summer. It is also a very good interesting book. So just go through what your kind of interest is and just sow your seeds. And at first, if you will sow your seeds, so you'll definitely just have interest. And if you'll get a free time, I think I should read this book, because your interest is there in that particular novel. So yeah, that's it for today. And I think you all must just read the novels, start having habit of it. It helps you a lot in every way. So I think it is well said that your first best friend is your books. So make the books your best friend. I think you don't need it. I think then you don't need anyone. So books are the first best friend of ours. So start reading the novels. It will help you in every way. So here I am ending my video. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. And here's your Churmi. I thank you all and here's a Churmi. I thank you all to watch this, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. We'll meet in the next video. Bye bye.